Paragliding Deep Spiral. All about the controlled freefall. A comprehensive guide for paragliding students. 1. What is a deep spiral? Imagine your glider flying in a tight descending corkscrew, rotating around a very small circle, with the wing banked steeply 60 to 80 degrees. That's a deep spiral. It's not a normal spiral. It's an emergency descent maneuver designed to lose altitude rapidly in a controlled manner, using strong centrifugal force to keep the wing pressurized and stable. Key analogy. Think of whirling a bucket of water on a string. The water stays in the bucket because of centrifugal force. In a deep spiral, you are the water, the glider is the bucket, and the centrifugal force holds everything together. 2. Why would you use it? Primary purpose: emergency descent. To get down quickly from cloud base to avoid being sucked into a cloud. To escape a strong thermal that is taking you into controlled airspace or too high. To reach a safe landing zone when you're too high and drifting downwind. To manage a lost wingman scenario in competition. It is not a fun maneuver for routine flying. It is physically demanding, stressful on equipment, and carries significant risk. 3. The physics in simple terms.
Wherever you go, wherever you stay, don't you forget that love is always coming your way. No matter how far, how broken you are, don't you forget that love is always coming your way. Oh, hey, hey, and you ain't gotta do a thing to get that love. You ain't gotta act nice to get that hug. It don't matter if you stuck inside that mud, the sun's still
keeping
gonna be
it
shining.
resistant to collapses. 3. High sink rate. With lift converted to turning force and induced drag very high, you descend fast, typically 15 to 25 meters s, 1 to 2 meters s in normal flight. 4. Prerequisites and when to never do it. You must have solid experience with normal spirals, a properly certified wing, EN/LTFD, or ideally END, a strong, comfortable harness. Altitude. Minimum entry, 1,500 feet, 500 meters above ground. You need height for entry, stabilization, and, most importantly, a safe exit. Never initiate a deep spiral if you are below 500 meters AGL, you feel any turbulence or are in rough air, you are physically tired, dehydrated, or disoriented. Your wing is old, porous, or damaged. 5. Step-by-step execution. A. Preparation. The mental and physical brief. 1. Scan. Look all around. Ensure clear airspace. No other gliders nearby. 2. Commit. Mentally rehearse the steps. Check your altitude. 3. Body position. Sit upright, centered in your harness. Feet together or slightly apart for stability. 4. Hands. Reference position, brakes at ears. You will steer primarily with weight shift. B. Entry. The roll in. 1. Choose direction. Usually your dominant side, easier to look into the turn. 2. Initiate turn. Apply sustained, solid weight shift to one side. Push your hip and shoulder into the turn. 3. Add brake. Smoothly apply the inside brake, the side you're turning into, to increase the bank angle. Do not pull the outside brake. 4. Deepen the spiral. As the bank increases past 45 degrees, you'll feel the G-force build. Keep waiting and add more inside brake progressively until you reach the desired steep bank 60 to 80 degrees. The goal is a constant, smooth roll-in. Circa, the stable, deep spiral. The gyro mode. 1. Control inputs. Once established, you control the spiral almost exclusively with weight shift. The inside brake is now static. You are just holding a constant pressure to maintain the deep brake travel, not pulling more. 2. Look and focus. Your eyes should be fixed on the wing. Watch the leading edge. It should be a taut, perfect arc. This is your primary feedback. 3. Body. You will be pinned into your seat by 3 to 4 gigaseconds. Breathe steadily. Fight the tendency to curl up. Stay active and alert. 4. Descent. You are now a human drill bit. Trust the maneuver. The sink rate is immense. Glance at your vario altimeter occasionally, but your main focus is the wing. D. The exit. The critical phase. This is where most accidents happen. Plan your exit altitude. Absolute minimum recovery altitude, 300 meters, 1,000 feet AGL. 1. Decide to exit. At your pre-planned altitude, e.g. 600 meters AGL, initiate the exit. 2. Weight shift out. Aggressively shift your weight to the outside of the turn. This is the primary exit command. 3. Release inside brake. Simultaneously, smoothly, but decisively release the inside brake pressure. 4. Counterstabilize. As the wing starts to level, it will swing like a pendulum. Be ready to apply light opposite brake to dampen the swing. Do not overdo this. 5. Fly straight. Allow the wing to regain normal flight. You will feel floaty and disoriented. Fly straight for at least 5 to 10 seconds to let your senses and the wing's airflow fully recover before attempting any other turn. 6. Dangers and how to manage them. 1. G-lock, G-force loss of consciousness. The high Gs can drain blood from your brain. Tense your legs and core and breathe powerfully. Huff. If your vision starts to gray out, exit immediately. 2. Locked-in spiral. If you get disoriented and can't exit, the outside brake is your emergency key. A firm, progressive pull on the outside brake will force the wing to roll out. Practice this recovery in gentle spirals first. 3. Asymmetric collapse on exit. Exiting too abruptly can cause an outer front collapse. This is why a smooth, weight shift-led exit is vital. 4. Equipment failure. High Gs stress every part of your gear. Regular, rigorous checks are mandatory. 5. Spatial disorientation. You may not feel like you're spinning. Trust your instruments and visual cues on the wing. 7. Instructor's final checklist for students. Altitude in, altitude out. Your entry altitude dictates your safety margin. Look at the wing. Your primary instrument is the leading edge. Exit with weight. Outside weight shift is the boss. Brakes assist. Fly straight after. Mandatory recovery phase. Respect the Gs. They are your friend for stability, but your enemy for consciousness. Listen to your body. This is a tool, not a toy. Use it only when the consequences of not using it are greater than the risks of doing it. Remember, the first time you do this with an instructor on a tandem is a shock. The noise, the Gs, the violence of the descent are intense. But understanding the why and how turns fear into respect, and respect into safe, calculated application. Always practice first in smooth conditions at high altitude. Fly safe and respect the spiral. Carlos Oliveira.